Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome to your after party of day 2's SB19 Pagtatag FINAL! Yoo-hoo! Oh my goodness. Oh, here, let me do this one. we can do this. Hey, where's that? Let's big shout out to the lower backs. Big shout out to the patrons. Big shout out to the VIPs. And massive shout out to the upper backs. Oh my goodness, you guys, that was so much fun. Ah, hello, Paris, France, salut. Hello. Oh my goodness, hello everybody. Wow, what a concert, huh? Holy moly. I feel, number one, tons better, Nolo. Tons better. I feel so much better. There's Mrs. Bearberry Boutique. There's Mrs. Go. Hello, baby. Mwah, mwah. Pagtatag is finally done. Oh my goodness. This whole experience, I've got so much to talk to you guys about. We've got so much to talk about. Mrs. Go is in the chat. Everybody welcome her. She is, she's been listening to me. She's right above me right now. She probably hears me talking right now because I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's cut it out. All right, let's get back to business. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. We've got so much to talk about, guys. I wrote down everything that I seen in this one. This was one of those times where when I actually watched this one, I recorded myself, but I didn't really say a lot. I didn't really do a lot. I just sat there, watched, analyzed, and was just so much more proud of the live streaming quality. And we all noticed this right at the very beginning. It was scary because it seemed like the volume was a little bit low, right? We all heard it. We were like, oh my God, please, like admins, turn this up, please. And then the bit rate was even just a little bit off, and it did have a lot of like little bit rate issues we'll talk about as we go through this. But honestly, volume was great. Audio was like way better this time around. They definitely fixed the audio, yes. Now, was it as good as probably like a fan cam? Probably not. But honestly, it was good. I had no problem with it. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, it was fantastic. It was really good. I really have to point out right off the very start that Ken's audio was way better. Way better. And we're going to talk about Ken solo too. That was... And we're going to talk about Daddy Stell. Daddy? Oh my God. Daddy? Oh man. Oh, we had so much fun, didn't we, guys? Okay. Glock 9 was... I was like, oh my God. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's talk about this. So, right off the bat, guys. Right off the bat, Daddy, we had the cinematic once again, and the cinematic was really the point where I noticed, guys, that we had the boys and the scouts really mixed into each other, and we talked about this on the last live stream, that moment where you can't tell between the boys and the scouts because everybody blends in as like one unit. I noticed this right off the bat with the cinematic at the very start. And can we look forward to like a cinematic universe movie of SB19? I could say so, yes. I could say so, yes. I did not miss the encore this time. No, I did not. I watched the apple fall. I watched it. I noticed it last live stream. And this time I watched it fall. Did you notice that the scouts, when you count them, were 18? Come on, really? Oh my god, I did not notice that. Oh, come on. 18s and 19s all together, man. And actually, this is the 19th, and we are literally on 18 and 19. We talked about this last live stream, how intense it is that the boys create this like atmosphere of like lore in the everyday like real world, and they really like put everything together where it's just like there's meaning behind everything that they do. And it shows here within the concerts, within the dates of the concerts, and the people that are with them. So yesterday I actually did a lot more research on Apple DM. I learned more about... Wow, I just MasterGo.exe just shut down. I learned more about the Black Eyed Peas, and that was like something that I looked at myself and I was like, damn, I would not have done this if it wasn't for SB19. So big shout outs to SB19 for giving like big props to all of the artists. Glock 9 came out, legendary. I could not believe how fast Filipino rap is. I like, honestly, like I guess I should have really like known right away, but it was really shown, and even all the boys, them getting into it too. Okay. So yes, so right off the start, right off the rip, Gento audio for sure felt a lot better. That's one of my biggest notes, and the energy was a lot higher for this one. Way higher. Gento was like it was like, you know, normally within a show you get like a high, then there's like a bit of a dip, and then you go for a final high. I didn't notice that in this at all. This was just pure over the rainbow. It was crazy. Welcome, AJ. Welcome. Audio and lighting was so much better for today's live stream. I agree. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they actually like took that and made it better for us. We needed that, and it was, oh man. So we talked about how with the audio, you could hear the crowd way better too, which I really appreciated, because at the very start it seemed like they were trying to suppress the crowd with the audio on the live stream. I wanted to hear the people chanting. I wanted to hear the screams, man. Wait, are you talking about like in the middle of his chest? Because I seen that. What was that going on there? Ken Solo, come on. Hello, Rachel. Hello. Finally caught you live. Hello, Toronto. Hello. You woke up early too? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know. Glock 9 killed it. Like, that was... Oh, okay. Let's focus. You know I can't control myself with you guys. Yeah, it's a good thing Nolo's in chat. We're about to go off the rails here. I can feel it. Oh my god, Stell was... Stell was insane. Like, Stell's whole performance tonight was just incredible. He was just belting out. He took everything. Okay, here. We talked about the boys pointing out all the banners in the crowd, and can we talk about how amazing it was to see the two people off at the, I think that would be the right hand side of the stage, up in the I think they were in the upper backs, and they had like the green outline stickmen outfits. So when you see them, the boys even noticed it. They started like gyrating and dancing with them. And oh my god, it was so funny to see these like little stick people in the crowd, and they were just... Oh my god, it was so funny. I love seeing that. I love pointing out special people in the audience when they actually go crazy and they like go all out like that. That was awesome. I loved seeing that. Ken's shout out to Canada. I really appreciated that. And then Stell calls out the energy of day 2. So Stell was actually like, he pointed it out too at the very beginning. He was like, let's go, man. Like you can tell like the energy is off the charts, man. Oh my God. So he definitely said, save the best for last. They said, save the best for last. And Josh, yes, Josh actually shouted out the live stream viewers, which was muchly appreciated. I love how the boys, even though they know that it's like, this is a concert, like this is here, we're here all together, they acknowledge the live streamers, the people that can't be there. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Josh, oh, we're going to be talking about Josh. We got maybe some new ink on Josh. Oh my God. Yes, and Ken's breakdown. Oh my God, that hit special spots for sure. Oh my God. So one of the things that I did also notice that I really loved was the dragon design on Ken's jacket right at the very start. Hello, Belgium. And Kitty Kath, yes, exactly. We just said like it's just so much better. But that dragon look on his outfit, the outfits were on point, and I really like. I didn't notice it at first, but it definitely seemed like very royalty like. You know how like it's just like that. I don't know, it was just shoulder dragon. It looked cool. It was really cool. But I was really impressed again. Ken, I was muchly appreciated that this time around I noticed a different side of Ken, and I think it had a lot to do with the audio yesterday. I think audio really messed me up yesterday on really appreciating Ken. So very muchly appreciated to the audio guys. Big shout outs. Josh the Primitive with that mullet though. Oh my goodness. So, we got into Ilau. Or Ilau. Sorry, Ilau. Fuck me. I suck. Don't mind me. It's 8 in the morning. There was a point where I noticed where Pablo was standing in the middle of the tree and all the boys were like shadowed. And then the light shined down on Pablo with the tree in the middle. And that was a whole ass vibe. He really killed it. His raw emotion and having the crowd sing, that was very powerful. That was very powerful indeed. Man, the production, insane, guys. So I really love this tree. That brought the whole stage together in my opinion. And even like noticing at the very end too, watching the tree have its leaves fall off and then the apple fall and whatnot, that was like, okay, like now I'm really seeing the transitions, and I love that tree so much. At the very end where they went through all the different versions of the tree, so well done. So well done. It was so fire, wasn't it, Donkey? Donsky. Why did I say Donkey? Oh my God. Oh yeah, it's a farewell to the Pagtatag era, but you know what, honestly, Daddy. Production is amazing, the lighting is way better. Nice. Yes, and I noticed that there was a lot of production. I put this in the point too when we reach Mana, but yep. Okay, let me get here. Niabe? Did I do this right this time? Please tell me. I made sure, guys. I was like, I'm trying my best. I'm really trying. Yes! Woo! Okay, so Stell looking into the camera, deadpanned, right? Oh, come on. Yeah, but I thought it wasn't a B. I thought it wasn't a B. I thought, yeah, Niabe. Niabe. Niabe? Niabe? It's okay. It's okay. We'll one day get there. But yes, the stare into the camera was like, I was like, oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. Holy moly. But then the harmonizing. Oh, the harmonizing, you guys. That's where the audio really kicked it into high gear. The harmonizing was just so nice. Gave me audio chills. And it was beautiful. It was very beautiful. I love that song so much. There was so much fun. Okay, so much giggling, so much fun, so much like I was watching Justin like throwing shots at Ken, and Ken was like pretending to play fight. Like those two were having so much fun too. Oh my god. Okay, and we'll talk about Stell and the moonlighting. Oh man. And then I Want You, huh? Was there a little bit of extra gyration happening with I Want You? Was there a little bit of that going on? Did you guys notice like they were like getting right into it on that one? Oh my goodness, you guys, that was unreal. I was like, I was like, oh man, that was really fun. That was really fun. Yes, the jokes definitely came out tonight. There was a lot of just having fun, and I definitely seen that the boys were like, they were pushing for it. They were making it happen. They wanted it to happen, man. They were like, okay, you guys want a show? You guys want to have some fun? Very touchy feelies. Oh man. Okay, so with Mana, my god, the guy talking, the narrator, I said it last stream too, that this guy sounds like an ancient evil shaman. For me, like not understanding Filipino, it sounded like his voice is just very deep and jarring, and it just total, just like, oh man, it was so scary in some of those regards. Like, it was intense. And it was just like, my god, what am I listening to? Like an ancient spell or something? Like, it was crazy. Man, is he ever good? But of course, do we need some more like heavy metal / rock in the next era, guys? Huh? Like, that like point right before the scouts came out for their fight, that was just so like heavy metal rock style, and it was intense, and it was just like, it was like, oh boy, I definitely want to hear more of that, because of course, like with Philip, you know, we at the first show we've seen like just this like breakdown, like this heavy metal, like rock punkish style guitar playing. I want to see more of that. My goodness. Oh, it was awesome. And then of course, like the epic fight with the scouts. Now, this was something that I noticed with production and lighting, is I could actually see them fighting. I could actually see their faces, which was awesome. The camera angles were so much better, and it was just so well shot. And of course, Kuya J actually coming in here with his acting skills too, like incredible. Like, my goodness. That it was much better, and I was so much more appreciative of that. You know, it was just so much better, and I really did appreciate how production went in, because the scouts did a lot of work, and they did a lot of movements that you don't usually see, and it was harder to see the first show. So this show, big shout out. And of course, Jay with his acting skills, my god, like he's incredible. This is a point when I really noticed that Ken's mic was dialed in, like to the T. This was like, I was really impressed and I was really like getting into it at this point. And then Pablo was like, there's something about Mana where he just shouts, hey? Like, he gets hard with this one. And it was just like, I was very impressed with Pablo again, because it was just like what I noticed with the first show was that he went in, he was like so dialed in on this. And the choreography, yes, they can all make a movie together. This choreography was like, I could watch a choreography movie, like a dance movie of this. And actually, I kind of to bring this up into Josh's realm at his point for his solo stuff, I was really noticing like a John Travolta vibe. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like when he put the flower in his mouth and like just seeing his like bell-bottom pants and stuff, it felt very theatrical and it was really well done. At this point, I did notice with Josh's with Josh's mic, it did seem a little bit lower in Mana, and I was having a hard time hearing him. But again, we talk about this when it comes to the audio for live streaming. It may go up and down in different aspects, and I did notice that sometimes there were points. It's just my inner ear that hears it, so this was something that I just noticed. Yeah, honestly, I'm noticing it that Pablo definitely gets into Mana like intensely. In the Simula at Waka's tour, I've a strong feeling that Canada will be a part of the tour again. Yes, we need it. We need it, Chris. I think if this is a show that I'm gonna go see, I think I do want to make the trip to Toronto. I think I would just like take a trip, just take a flight out to Toronto, spend a night, and I think just like that would be the point of meeting everybody. Joshua, have a nice evening, buddy. Shout out from the Philippines. Yes, you too. You can check their Christmas special drama. Ooh, hello. Yeah, we need to see them live. Like, if this show meant anything for me, it was that this is like my insatiable hunger now to go see a live show. I need to see it. Sorry, excuse me. Still a little bit sick, not too bad. A lot of it is like still just resonated in like my chest, but it's okay. I am definitely a lot better today. Okay, so Bazenga, the digital tree gaming 80s style, right? Like that was like it was a bop. That's all I can say on that one. And one of the things I did also make mention is that Justin really commanded the stage with his voice on this one. And I really put an emphasis on this idea that like Justin, the way he puts himself out there, he definitely seems like the shyer kind of guy. But in this one here, it was very like demanding, very powerful. And that's what I like about Justin is that he's just, there's those little hints of him just like, he is like just looking at him. I don't know. Justin is one of my favorites. I really like him. I really do. But yes, Josh took took his shirt off. Absolutely, he did. And Josh took down this one with his rap. He was rapping hard, man. He was rapping hard, and throughout this whole concert, I definitely seen it. So, yes. So we talk about Justin a lot, but Josh was like pretty intense in this concert, wasn't he? We did notice that he does have like some sort of bandage over his shoulder, and it seems like we might have a tattoo. But then like there was like that point after he was done his solo where he like slapped it too, and I was just like, oh shit, that's a tattoo for sure. That's a tattoo for sure. Oh man. But yeah, like yeah, he was badass tonight. Holy shit. There was a point even at the very end of the show where he's just like he's doing the dance routine by himself while everybody else is down below signing autographs and stuff. Whew. Oh boy. But Moonlight. All right. Can we talk about Moonlight, please? Terry Zhang is back with his sweet, sweet dimples. Oh man. It could be a new tattoo. It could be. It didn't seem like it was something that would be like a bandage of any sort. It just seemed like it was taped on, like an extra skin kind of thing, but it seems like it's a tattoo. Terry definitely had more confidence, absolutely. Is a pain patch? Salon Pass is a pain patch. Well then, why would he slap his shoulder for a pain? That would be weird. I don't know. I don't know. It's all speculation. For me personally, it looks like it would be a tattoo kind of thing, like a cover up for a tattoo. But at the same time, I was kind of thinking to myself, at some point, I would have seen Josh definitely rip it off to show his tattoo to everybody. But it could have been a pain patch. It could be literally anything. It literally could have been just him like doing arts and crafts. Hello! A new subscriber from Austria. Oh my goodness, hello. I don't want to wreck your name. I think it's Delia. Cumberbatch. I hate myself so much sometimes. I'm a very selective reader, so I'm sorry. Hello from Mississippi. Hello from Toronto. Oh my god, you guys are all in here today. Hello, Jen. Okay, so, man, I am like doing a lot of shutting down this morning. Holy shit, I better have breakfast soon. Hey, Nolo. Thank you. Okay, so let's oh my god, from Morocco too. Hello everybody. Wow, welcome everyone. Welcome. If you're new here, we are just going down, and I've made some notes on the last live stream here tonight. Watching from Japan. Oh, that's right. Hi. Hi. Tropical Eagle from Vancouver. Hello. You're starting breakfast. Thank you, BB. It's a wild bro. I love this one so much. The sound, the dancing, the vocals, everything. Ah! Texas too. Was watching you for actually quite a while. Oh, well, thank you so much for stopping in and saying hey. I really appreciate it. Hello from Saudi Arabia. Hello. Man, you guys are all over the place. What the heck? What's happening? Okay, Moonlight. Sorry. I love having fun with you guys. Maryland too. Hello, Maryland. New Zealand. Hi. Oh, whew, Itzy, come on now. Hello from the Philippines, Richard Gomez. Richard Gomez. Watching from Switzerland. Hello. Wow. Bella girls. From China, Moonlight. Hello, China. Las Vegas. Wow. California, by the way. Itzy. Ellie's in Dreamland. Wow. Hi from Germany. Watching from Bahrain. Wow. What? Yo, Chris is from Manila. Chris, did you make it to the show? Watching from Hong Kong. Wow. Anyone watching from the moon? Anyone having fun in the moonlight already? No, Christ. Whatever you do, please don't have any fun in the moonlight while you're watching this live stream. Perth, Australia. Wow. Watching from the bathroom. All right, sick. Watching ads. From Qatar. Wow. You attended day 1 in person? Nice. Nice. Hello, ¿cómo está? Buenos dias, MasterGo. Watching from Spain. Wow. Oh, you watched the day 2 live stream? Gotcha. I'm like now just like zoning in on everybody. Cebu? I was with Casual and Jay stream, and now to you. Oh, honey, thank you so much. Jay, is Chuck streaming again too? Man, Chuck was streaming some major times over like, what was it? It was like 4 a.m. for him yesterday. Well, it was like 2 p.m. for me. I was like, my God. And even he was shocked there was so many people in the chat. Oh my goodness. Amy watching from Canada. Woo! I know, Agent Con. I know exactly. That's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm like, and that's one of the things that I said in Chuck's stream too yesterday was when he was surprised at how many people were watching. It's like, you got to realize that we're going beyond the Philippines now, guys. We're going everywhere. Chuck has scheduled something later. Nice. Yeah, Chuck is awesome, man. I freaking love that guy. Oh my God, and he's in here too. Love you too, bro. Oh my God. Chuck. Hey, Chuck. My God. How you going on, Chuck? Global Galaxy. Yeah, exactly. Chuck, man, it's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Did you have fun? Oh, buddy. You got me going here with this, like, getting there live and getting those reactions going for the lives. Man, I wish I was there, buddy. Oh, and Chuck was dressed in his moonlight best yesterday. Everybody say hello to Chuck. Big shout out to Chuck. Can we get a... You're here, hold on a sec. Let me pull something up for Chuck here. I'm gonna pull something up. Can we, yeah. Let's get this going. We're gonna get 25 seconds of this. Yeah. There's the crowd. There's the crowd. Big shout out. Sorry, man, that was so stupid too because I couldn't even hear it. I had to turn my headphones on because they went dead. Oh man, yeah, Richard, I know it's definitely too far for me. Uncle Chuck, yes. Hey, Nikki, you got in. Okay, good job. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so Moonlight, Terry Zhang, we're gonna pull back here. Terry Zhang with his sweet dimples, he came in, and did anybody catch when Terry dropped a casual casual make some fucking noise? That shocked me. I was like, oh Jesus! And he was like so loud about it. He's like, make some fucking noise. And I think he noticed. He was just like, wait, should I have said that? That was awesome. But yes, watching Terry's mix was awesome. I was definitely checking out the partying that was happening in the chat and the crowd as well. That was so fun watching that. And this time again, we noticed the people in the LED light suits, and they were just like, they were dancing, they were having so much fun. I love those people. But But what I was like really vibing to is I really vibe to his glass houses. That whole song is actually a vibe for me. I really like that. Terry mentioned Jollibee. He did. Shout out to Jollibee. I did notice that Pablo pulled out one of the hearts. He like looked over and he just like pulled that real quick. I noticed that. And Terry does, apparently, this is confirmed, Terry does love Seaseed. So that is shout out Jollibee's, shout out Seaseeds. And I loved him, like, really, there was a point where I noticed him, he was you can see him just trailing off when the boys were talking Filipino around him. Like, he has no idea what's being said, and he's just zoned right out. And McDonald's is one of the sponsors. That's incredible. That is incredible. What is it? It's a Kokayo. That's everybody. I love everybody. Damn, I learned this from one of the guys at work, which was, it was really like special for me because I heard him say that, and I was just like, ah. Who said that too? No, I have never tried Jollibees. I was actually thinking about making a YouTube video. Yes, mahal kokayo. Yes, that. Thank you. I love you all. Mahal kokayo. But yeah, that's something that I was thinking about doing. It's like do a video where I go to Jollibees and listen to SB19. We do have one here in Edmonton, so do a food vlog. Let's do it. My first time trying Jollibee. I'll give it a shot. Make a mukbang. Oh my god, could you imagine? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the boys, this is another point where I noticed that the boys were having lots of fun. Like, they were having so much fun with Terry and just getting like really excited, and this was the start of me noticing like the controlled chaos with the boys. Try their chicken joy and peach mango pie. I heard apparently, so from one of the guys at work, he says that Jollibee definitely tastes a lot different than it does in the Philippines. So that is confirmed. He says because a lot of it has to do with like our like food regulations or some shit like that. But yeah, I'll give it a shot though. You can confirm that too? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh. Back to SB19. Weird. Okay. Not much of a Jollibee fan? Still good, though. Okay. Shout out. Shout out, Jollibee. Okay. Yeah, I would. Chris, we were actually talking about that I would actually go to Toronto for the show. We're going up on nylon voting, guys. Vote while watching MasterGo. Hell yeah, Nikki. Yes, absolutely, MLM. I agree fully that they definitely did. They definitely felt like they were just having so much fun, and I loved that about the boys. Is that it's just like there's that personal touch again, right? So this one here, this is where we did a little bit of different. We started with Pablo's first. We started Pablo's solo stuff first with Etza. Such a fun song, man. I love Etza. Etza is such a light-hearted song that just definitely like makes you feel good. And I know that there's like a lot like these like delivery drivers, I think. Can you guys give me a little bit of like a story on what Etza is about? Because Etza is a major highway in Manila. Okay, so this is why we had like all the highway sign, like the the crazy traffic and stuff like that through through the backdrop. I was noticing that. Okay, so sweet potato makes you feel good while in traffic. I can imagine it would be a okay, heavy traffic. Okay, so this is we're just dealing we're dealing with just a very heavy historical highway, like a freeway. Okay, cool. So then I can imagine that being on like one of those like little motorbikes would be like very scary when it comes to being on that highway. So that's why everybody was like going all crazy and stuff, and then this is why like maybe he was feeling like maybe the one guy that was on like the electric bike or something like that, I think it was. It seemed like that was kind of like him like saying, "Hey, sorry man, like you're broken down on the side of the highway," kind of thing. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I love learning about little things like this just through like lighthearted songs like this. And did we all catch like the little butt shake that he had too? I seen it. I seen the little butt shake, and I did see him like do like the slapping his ass too. I seen it. We always rode on that scooter every day to work, and that's oh my goodness, yikes. Oh, okay. The butt shake is because of his butt getting numb in traffic. Oh man, that's awesome. Jen, I'm gonna let you know something here. Tagging someone in chat, I want to let you guys know that a lot of the times when I see you guys in other chats, I totally see you guys and I always want to respond to you, but for some reason on my mobile, I don't know why, but like when I try to like at somebody or tag somebody whenever I'm messaging them in the, like I want to direct message them kind of thing, like at so-and-so, it doesn't give me the option. I don't know why YouTube is like this sometimes, but just know that like I definitely do see you guys whenever I'm like in other people's Discord or other people's YouTubes. I was just like, I'm like, fuck, okay, sorry. Hi guys, like I see you. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't understand that. Anyway, so then we get Surreal by Justin and instantaneously lag. I got lagged and then it came back luckily, but it was almost like right at the drop of when he like he went to a note and then he was done and then lag. And I was like, no, shit. Luckily it didn't last too long and it went through real fast. So that was okay. Yeah. J-Lu was beautiful once again. She was so pretty. And I really liked, there was a point at the very end where there was like a shot where Justin is on one side of the stage and she's on the other. And there was like this point where it was like, it blacked out on her. And then Justin was there and then he said something and then just, it blacked out on him. And I really loved that shot. That was a beautiful shot and it was so very well done. Backlit, so you really see the shadow of her, like her silhouette. And once again, the connection between the two of them was incredible. It was incredible. And I really liked, and this is where Justin's personality shows, is afterwards he helped lead her off the stage in the dark, which was really nice of him. Oh. Yes. Bubby's watching right now. Hello, Bubby. Hello, boo-boo. Hello, babu. Wubba-dub, baby. Is he helping making breakfast right now? The Wubba-dub baby is watching right now. Bubby, but this is my little name for my son. His name is Gatlin, and he's watching right now. He's watching the live stream. Hello, Bubby. Hello, Babu. The disclaimer at the end is that she's like her aunt, or like his auntie. He's smiling. That's good. He's 3 years old. He's going to be 4 on July 20th. I can imagine that a lot of Delulu fans can get jealous with that. Yeah. Does he have a favorite SB19 song? I don't think so. He listens, but his is he doesn't have favorites. I think he just loves to just dance. Oh, thank you so much, MLM. I feel like Justin's last part of Surreal speaking in Tai Long is part of his next single, which in Mixed Music interview, that his next single will be a Tai Long. Okay. Okay, so after Justin, Coco Gentos, Coco Gentos. Coco Gentos. Like Coco Melon? That's awesome. So Josh is next here. And wow. So that was Yoko Na and Wild Tonight. I like Josh's live performance is so much fun. It is very like this whole like storytelling process that he has when he does his solo stuff is quite interesting, and I really do like that. He is definitely a theater kid for sure, and this whole performance was like heavy on the bass, got you like dancing. The mullet is out of control. And I really liked it was very pronounced. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, excuse me. It was very pronounced that there was this point where he said, "Ain't nobody gonna blow my high." And I noticed that, and I picked up on that, and I was like, damn rights, bro. Damn rights. He controlled the stage. That was pure and simple. And this is where we first noticed the covering on his shoulder. So it was like Josh's this Wild Tonight performance was definitely upped. Like it went up. And I didn't even notice really a lot of like the heavy breathing in his like side mic off of his ear. So I was really impressed. This is again where we noticed the uptick in quality on the audio. And it was perfect. Like they did a great job. And I'm really impressed with it. But yes, like the choreography for Wild Tonight is so impressive, and I really love that song so much. When we checked it out on our when we really went full tilt on one of our live streams on the Friday there, and we watched Wild Tonight, and man, I tell you, that was insane, man. I was so impressed with like the quality of that music video. Oh my goodness. And then we got Ken, and that was whoa. I was worried because at first like they had changed it up, and then I didn't see Ken at the very start with the solo stuff. They started with Pablo. I was like, well, Ken's got to be here somewhere. And then they put him after Josh, and then I was like, okay, so like you'll go for a Wild Tonight, and then you'll go like really heavy metal, like hardcore, kind of, you know, and then we'll go into Stell after that. No, they changed Ken entirely. They went in and he performed Kenoko. And this was with a burgundy brown mic stand. It almost looked like a detonator was on it, like something that I've seen out of like Call of Duty or something. Or what am I looking at when I see that thing? It's like a detonator of some sort. But yeah, it was really cool looking, and it was a very simplistic stage. We've got piano to the right, and we have just Ken, Philip in all black, hood and everything. And it was him sitting on a chair, and this was like the most intimate moment from what I believe in throughout the whole concert. It was this just perfect setting. Ken was more forward on the stage, at the very front of the stage, and he performed Kinoko, and it was very emotional. I could see everybody in the front row was just like, it was like straight laced. Everybody was just like, they were listening so intently to him. And then there was a point where he had to stop, and he put his head down, and he just like, he got very emotional. It was very emotional. And I believe, looking as an outsider in, and not really knowing too much about Ken and his personality, you know, just kind of getting into it and really seeing who he is as an individual, I noticed that if you were somebody who watched day one and you weren't too impressed, especially with like the way that the audio was when it came to like the heavier stuff with Ken, then you came into day two and you gained this appreciation for him where it was like, now I understand more. And now I this is pure respect now is being given, because a lot of people, and I've seen it, where there's a lot of people out there that are very hard on him. And we noticed this too, especially when it came to Casual Chuck's video. Sorry, excuse me. On Ken. And this performance really encapsulated how much he cares. And it's like, and I think his personality is that of it's very hard to tell what he's thinking or how he's feeling, but then when moments like these come into effect, it hits you harder. And I think that that's the best part about Ken, is that he impresses you every time. And sorry, excuse me. Oh man, I'm getting really like messed up here. But with Ken, it was very impressive to me. My respect level went up for him, and I was really impressed with him. And this whole second night, for me personally, was like Kendemption. It was like, I don't know, like it felt like he was just so much more there and so much more personal with everybody, and I was really impressed with it. And it really made for coming into Stell's performance that much more powerful. And I like these guys, man. I don't know if you guys noticed. I kind of like these guys. Man. Yeah, no, Ken is great, and I really do. I really appreciate him, man. So with Stell, I think it's a Nino. This was with Maestro Luis Ocampo. Hey, yeah, see, we're getting better now. The audio shivers hit me so hard on this performance. And when we go from such a personal level with Ken to Stell, and Stell channeling his emotions and digging in deep with his just powerful voice. Oh my god. There was a point like where this is where I really realized that what I was doing when I was recording is a lot of the times I would be saying a lot of stuff. I would be commenting, I would be doing a lot of things, but I found myself just doing this. Just lost in the video. I didn't say anything. And you know what? I think that what's going to end up happening with my recordings for day 1 and day 2 is I'm going to do a supercut video, I think, of just like some of the key moments that I found through watching these. But I think that when it comes to a live stream like that, it's hard to just like be analytical and be like commenting, being a commenter, and you know, creating like an atmosphere of like, let's talk about what we're watching and stuff. But this was me just there in the present moment, and I feel like that's exactly how it should be. Whew. That's to enjoy the moment. Exactly. So this is what I definitely noticed with Stell. I was totally like enamored by it, and the song was just incredible. And Maestro Louis, he is, I love him so much. I really do. He is a master at his craft, and he just his personality too. He's not just some like very serious and stern kind of maestro, you know, composer. You know, he's gonna be very he's having fun. He's having fun with it. He's with the boys. He's hugging the boys. He's laughing. He's, you know, he's having a great time himself too. And thank God. Thank God. He adds that extra layer again. So this is where I also started to notice that between the sets, we had a lot of audio fixes. So these audio fixes were cuts in the audio between sets, and this was to eliminate a lot of the sounds that we heard for like the back talk, right? Like the stuff that was happening in the dressing rooms, behind the stage. And I appreciated that because that didn't kill the immersion, you know? A little bit does when you're cutting out like the crowd cheering and stuff like that, but I definitely seen that that's where they were doing their audio fixes. And then this is where we also got into for the documentary, the documentary that's going to be released in August of this year. And I'm hoping that I can see that in theaters around here, because honestly, that looks like it's a very high quality, well done docu-series or documentary. It could be a Netflix thing. I've seen a couple of people talking about that. And, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll get some more information on the documentary. Sorry, guys. My throat's starting to get really dry here. And I don't have anything to... I've, like, downed all my PSTs. The future of Philippine music is secure. Maestro. Okay. Wow. That's that's very meaningful, especially for Stell, right? So Mappa, again, very well done with vocal mix and the 4 tenors. And I noticed that the 4 tenors actually had a little bit more prominence in this version than it was on number 1. So it looked like it actually kind of looked like vocal mix actually like secured the kind of solo-ish style for Mappa on the first night. And then when it came to the second night, we heard more of the 4 tenors. And I was Daddy? Daddy Stell? He's a proud daddy. He's a proud daddy. Oh my god. So this was really well done, and it really made me want to listen to the four tenors more. I'm losing it. I'm losing it here. Yes. Daddy Stell. That was such a funny moment, and that is gonna live on now. That is a total meme. I had to fix my bed after the stream. Mark, no, it's okay. You're not late at all. You're not late at all. You're just on time. So so Daddy Stell was just, it was something. You're not going anywhere? I should actually probably grab some water, hey? Okay, here, how about this? Yeah, Liz set me up straight here. I'll be right back. You guys sit still. I'm gonna go grab some water here. All right, I am back at it again. Sorry about that. Had to take a little bit of a break. My son, actually, it's starting to rain out here right now. And my son pulls me to the side and he says, "Can we go jump in muddy puddles?" And that's always his thing. Whenever it rains, he wants to go jump in muddy puddles. And I'm just like, yes, we can go jump in muddy puddles after the live stream. I still got a few things that I got to go through. So after this, I'm going to go and get more sick. And I'm going to go jump in muddy puddles with my son. All right? All right. Okay, so let's get into Liam. Best song of the night. Best song of the night. 110%. That whole performance, and then the aesthetic of the tree growing in the back with like all of the leaves kind of growing up. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Good morning, favorite. Oh, so beautiful. And I honestly, for me personally, Liam is like, it gets me emotional. It gets me emotional, and it's like, it is definitely one of the best songs that I feel that this really shows the boys' range, their emotion, and it's just so meaningful for me. So Liam, best song of the night for me. Then we were like, where'd Ken go? Where did Ken go? You see him go running in the back. He just like ran off the stage, and you kind of notice like the boys were like, what happened? Where'd he go? And Josh held tight on what he was talking about. He wasn't very like, like, oh shit, like what? And then Pablo went after him, and then they came back like shortly after that. So I don't know what happened. Maybe Ken had to go get a drink or something. I don't know. But it was just, yeah, it was like very like, oh shit, what happened? Oh man. But then we get into Glock 9. Wow. Hello, watching from Japan while working. Hello Japan. Joe, hello. That's okay, you're not late. I just came back from a little bit of a break here. Yeah, Josh definitely knew how to handle it. He could have been having tech issues. Yep, very true, Nolo. Absolutely. Our person from Japan. Oh, by the way, I made a post about it actually here on YouTube, but I think I'm going to definitely be making more posts about it. But I got a Tokyo treat box for my birthday from my wife. My God, I love it. Oh my goodness. I was actually like, I was posting about it and I was like, oh my God, like these treats are freaking amazing. The box was just filled to the brim with just so many different like flavors and different types of snacks and stuff. Oh my goodness. Easy Mill said Glock 9 is one of his idols. So this was my first time actually experiencing Glock 9. And I was not disappointed because we come into a song where we've got rapping Justin. And I was just like, everybody was killing it in the raps. and I was just like, what the heck is going on? And the Filipino rap scene, man, I've learned a little bit about it from my coworker, because my coworker was kind of in that scene for a while too, back when he was in the Philippines. And he showed me, like, he's even in like group chat messages with like a lot of these guys. And he says, like, yeah, like, it's a different, it hits different here. It's pretty hardcore. It's pretty hardcore shit. And the Filipino rap scene is so fast. And I was just like, oh my god. Like, I can't believe how fast it sounds too. Like, Filipino language is fast in general. But then now adding it as a rap bit, like, yes, you're caught up talking about Glock 9. So this performance, I feel, was definitely so important for the world stage. And let me explain what I mean here. Is that for a lot of us, this is like our first experiences with Glock 9, and our first experience with like heavy rap scene stuff. And actually, yes, watch the rap battles. I've actually watched rap battles here in Canada, Filipino rap battles here in Canada, and I was just like, oh my god, it was intense. But this here is important because it really shines a light, especially for like SB19 bringing Glock 9 out on this, for Glock 9 to even be there, and being so legendary in his own right. We are now being introduced to a new sound. And for us, it's like, you guys have listened to Glock 9 forever. He's inspirational. He's legendary status in the Philippines. This is our first time. So now it's almost like we're finding a new sound, and it's giving Glock 9 like this resurgence kind of thing to a wider scale of people. Because we showed it here in the live chat, is that there are tons of people from all over the country that are now hearing this guy for the first time, and it's like, where has he been? Right? We're all sitting here like, where has he been? But he's like up there in status of like, for like speed wise, like, kind of scary how like intense he is to say an Eminem or a Busta Rhymes. Yes, that's right, Liz. Yes, that's right. So I'm really impressed, and it's now going to open a door for me to check out different artists when it comes to this kind of stuff, right? Like getting into Glock 9 more, and I'm excited to just like check out the rap scene more. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, everybody. If you are just tuning in, we are just kind of like towards the end here of the live stream. We're kind of going, like, I made notes as I was going. I have never heard Easy Mill, no, but I've heard of him. So this is like, these are all artists that, like I said, like, this is what I love about the boys, is that they have this ability to just like get us to do research into music. And what I thought about last night actually was how, when we're listening to this music, and I'm listening to SB19 and I'm growing and I'm experiencing them, I noticed that there was a point. Oh, it was when I was watching. I was actually watching a chess match. I was watching a chess match, and I was listening to, like, it was in New York. It was on the streets of New York. It was like those hustlers that like to hustle chess games and stuff. And it was a mom and a daughter, and the mom is like a grandmaster, and she was like fucking mopping the floor with these guys. but I was noticing like this jazz music playing in the background. And I was sitting there and I was like, this is what is happening right now, is that I am getting more of an appreciation for the music. And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm so relaxed to the music. And I think that all of the stuff that SB19 is doing, showing off other artists, learning more about other music, is like, I'm now appreciating music to a higher degree. And I'm like, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm having a little bit too much fun with it. So, what are my top 3 animes, Casual Chuck? Top 3 animes. I'll start with my number 1. It's Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell from like the early 80s movie was like my jam. It was there's something about that movie that just like hit me differently. I actually had it on a UMD player for my PSP, and I remember actually when I would watch my wife's dance practices, I would actually have Ghost in the Shell playing on my PSP. So that was that's a very like tight one. I remember with Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, that was like the Laughing Man cases, and then getting into Kazuya, I think was for the second gig. Oh, it's a hard anime to watch because you have to be really in deep with like political, like geopolitical stuff, but then also like this idea that there is like this soul within like a machine. Very intense. For my second anime, it would be Naruto. No. I do like Naruto though, but One Punch Man was really intense. Really intense. I really liked One Punch Man. That was like a start to a new era. And with One Punch Man, it brought back classic, and you could tell because this was designed by a guy who is just like an internet guy. Like he was just on Reddit. He was like a dude that was just regular, and he liked drawing, and he was just like, I'm gonna come up with this great idea. And so One Punch Man is definitely intense because it brings back a classic feel to anime. And for me personally, like I grew up with early cell animated animes, and with a lot of digital anime nowadays, it's really tough to get into it. And I've been feeling like I want to start getting more into like a lot of the hidden gem ones. And then for the third anime, I would say Grave of the Fireflies. And the reason that I say Grave of the Fireflies is because that anime brought out so much emotion in me that it was like it was very hard. That one hits so hard for your understanding of what happened in Japan during the nuclear drop, and it hurt so bad. And this and thinking about it now, like because we have kids, Chuck, I think that even now it would be even harder to watch. I don't know. I have yet to try, but yeah. So and that was a joint operation too with that was Studio Ghibli, but it was also kind of off on its own thing. And man, I tell you, yeah, it's a very hard watch. Psychopaths is also good too. Psychopaths is good. Oh, what the heck happened here? We just kind of went in. So let's talk about Naruto now. Oh man. When you're ready, please check out the P-pop girl group G22. I was actually definitely getting into the idea of checking those girls out too. A lot of just like different P-pop groups I would totally get into. I at least know 2 of anime. Anime has been a big part of my life. What's my favorite moment for the day 2 concert? Daddy Stell. That was so freaking hilarious. Daddy. He was just and Stell just like staring at Pablo, and Pablo's like pulling away as much as possible. He's just like, oh my god, Daddy. Stell getting personal with Pablo was so freaking hilarious. Justin and Ken are just like, Ken just drops to the floor. He's losing it laughing. He can't believe what he's seeing. Justin is just like, oh my god. I didn't see what Josh's expression was. Josh must have been just like standing there like, what the fuck? Oh man, Stell was having so much fun. He was having so much fun, but definitely like favorite song, Liam was definitely my favorite. It's a personal favorite of mine. And it's so beautiful just seeing like the tree grow in the back and the boys creating just like this just very like personal and lovely experience. The harmonizing was incredible. It's just, and but yeah, like the fun that the boys were having was just, it was so hilarious. I was loving every second of that, watching the boys, like I said, watching Justin like send punches, like gut shots to Ken, and then Ken was like just like boxing with him too on the side. I was having so much fun watching these guys. They were playing around with Terry so much too. Like Terry was just like, I don't know what to do. So yes, the boys were having a lot of fun, and that entirely is why I really enjoyed what I was watching. And my favorite moment from day 1. What would be my favorite moment for day 1? My favorite moment from day 1 would definitely have to be experiencing Apple D app. Watching that, like, I can't remember what the song is called that they sang, but it was just so hype. And watching him kind of like do this like breakdancing kind of stuff going on, this b-boy shit that he was doing was like really awesome. And it was so cool to just like to see how we have like such an influential member of like the music community. And then it got me into learning more about Apple and like how he came to the States back in 80, it was like 88 or something like that. And then after like in around that same time, he met up with what's his name there, Will.i.am, and those two joined together in 89, and they became a part of the record label for Eazy-E with Ruthless. Are you fucking kidding me? Ruthless Records. Oh my god. With Jerry Heller, and I had no idea. So then like seeing where they came from, how they were huge in like the hip hop scene from like such an early time to like making their grand like entrance in the early 2000s. It was incredible. And then to then see him on the stage with SB19, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And again, it just like, here's this Filipino pride that we're all seeing center stage. It was amazing. Ready for tonight? I like your clothes. Hi. Thank you. This is Gamer Sups merch. Oh, I think I know I'm so my mind has been blown from this whole experience. Waking up at like 4:30 in the morning and getting in and watching these, it it was honestly such a fun experience, and being sick as I have been too had to add to this like very very hard kind of experience when like doing my recording. It's made me a little bit fuzzy, not as fuzzy as Josh's pants, but it was fuzzy. And honestly, like I was I had a little bit of a hard time being able to do this, but I knew I had to be here and do this with you guys. I had to, because this was so meaningful, and getting into SB19 around the middle portion of the Pagtatag tour, it was meaningful for me, especially like meeting so many of you guys and having so much fun through this whole experience. It really, I'm meeting so many great people. I'm learning so many great things. I'm learning about new cultures. I'm learning about new sounds. And it's just, it honestly just, it's very meaningful for me. So I really appreciate it. What fuzzy pants? So Josh has these like fuzzy tassely pants in the show. And it's just like, I noticed them. I was laughing. Time to go jump into muddy puddles with baby go. Puddles. Yes, absolutely. This is my first time to fanboy. I mean, I also did follow other groups, but SB19 is on another level. I you know what, Mark? I've noticed this even in my analytics too, is that like where we have two artists side by side, we get a lot of like, especially when it comes to like fandom stuff. You know, we got Taylor Swift with the Swifties, we got BTS Army, we've got really just like those, like we got, I guess, Barbs for Nicki Minaj, I guess. But you notice like there's like not a lot of guys in the space, and that's okay, because honestly, like we're experiencing it in a different way. And it's cool because we have a different perspective on it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's cool because I've noticed with SB19 is that the divide is very short. I've noticed on those analytics that it's like there are a lot of guys here listening to SB19, and I think it's because, like, again, and I can't stress this enough, it's that personal level that the boys give us, and they just feel like guys that we could just like hang out with, game one night with. You know, they're very down to earth, and it's just, it makes it all the more better. Hi, I like your room. Thank you. I've been putting a lot of work into the office here. Good evening, Velma. Hello. And so on and so on. Yes, there's stays with Stray Kids, Atneys with ATs. What is it? What is 17s? Wasn't 17 something different? What was they had like a really unique name. I can't remember. Carrots. Yes, that's right. Yes. They're absolutely live monsters. Yes. Crib Zone. Josh takes his shirt off. We're all there for it. And I noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed this one with Crib Zone, but Stell was gonna do this epic jump in the middle of I think it was Pablo and Josh, but like I think they pulled away too fast or something. And he jumped, and he like stopped, and he like turned around, and the camera like zoomed in on his face, and he's like, what the fuck? Oh, it was Ken. It was Ken. I laughed so freaking hard. It was just so, it was so Stell in that moment, and it was so funny because he was just like, just after having so much fun, he's still losing it and he's still loving it. And I like that. I like the fact that the boys can just be silly on stage, and it's just, man, they have so much fun together. It was really nice and refreshing to see that. We don't have just stiff guys here. We just have guys just fucking with each other, and I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, that move has been a bit risky, and Pablo and Ken don't want to get hit in the hype, but still wants to jump. Yeah, Josh, like, holy fuck though, like, that guy is built, hey? I was influenced by my sister who was a BTS Army, and I influenced her to be 18 also. Right on, Mark. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, buddy. No, it's really, it's so cool. And me personally, like, here on the channel, like, I'm still gonna be doing like lots of different things, but honestly, like, I have so much fun making SB19 videos. Like, it's just, it's a different vibe, entirely. All right, well, with what, I noticed that all of the leaves had gone from what on the tree. I did not leave early. I did watch all the way to the very end. And this was where I noticed how much I had fun, and I really wasn't doing a lot of talking. I wasn't doing a lot of anything really. I was just sitting there. I was enjoying good music. I really appreciate that from the boys, to be able to create an atmosphere for where we can just sit and chill. And Agent Khan, exactly, it feels like a comfy family with them. I noticed this too, is that it's just like, it's like how they interacted with 18 in the audience. And when they were having their fun and everybody was laughing, everybody was having a good time. And even when they like point certain things out in the audience, it doesn't seem like this is like a higher than God complex. And it seems like 18 and the audience, the casuals, and SB19 are just on a relatable playing field. And we're all friends. It feels like that, right? Like, it just feels so personal, so friendly. It feels like you can literally just go up to the guys and just start talking to them, and then everybody's just like starts joking and gets like very comfortable with each other. There's no seriousness. There's no like kind of back away kind of shit. You know, it's just like, it's very chill. It's very cool. And I think I feel that with Filipino culture in general, especially with literally every Filipino person that I have met in my journeys through life, is that the Filipino culture is just so like just friendly, have fun, laugh, and just laugh in general. With Hans at work, I literally can make a stupid face and I make that kid laugh. Like all the time. All the time. And like I say something and he just bursts into laughter. Like he's just having so much fun. And so that's what I feel like when it comes to SB19 with 18, with everybody here. We all just have so much fun. It doesn't get too serious. We love to just play around. We get a little bit chaotic at times. But what I feel like when it comes to this whole experience is that I'm learning so much about myself, and seeing this live concert was just another tick into that, like discovering true ability, true passion, and to eventually just like get to a point where it doesn't have to be all show, bells and whistles, but it's just like-minded individuals having great conversations, having fun with music, and experiencing the success of these Filipino boys and their true desires. And I think that right there is why I love doing what I do here. And I hope that you guys had a lot of fun with these after parties. I really did enjoy doing these. And when Chuck comes online, get into his chat, get to voting. Let's get let's keep going. Let's not end this. You know, this is the end of a era, but it's the start of another. And we're just going to the next level here, guys. We're heading off into the sunset to another story, to another identity, and I can't wait to see what the boys have to offer for the future. I'm super excited, and I can't wait to be there in person with you guys. And I hope that at this moment we catch this exact thought that right now we've seen the live streams, but hopefully in the near future we're there live with everybody. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go jump in muddy puddles. I'm gonna go have breakfast. And I really do appreciate each and every single one of you for being here, watching this this Canadian boy talk about SB19. And I will see you guys on Friday. That'll be our next live stream here on the channel. We're still going to be learning about the boys from Casual Chuck, so definitely keep up with that. I'm going to be playing around with some videos here. I'm going to try my best to get some videos out here from all these live streams. I've been definitely lacking on that. Next weekend, I'm going to be going to Hanabi. I'm going to be checking out a Japanese metal group, and I'm going to be doing my first travel/concert vlog. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely come and check that out when I go and do that. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you for coming in here. You guys are amazing. I love you all, and have a fantastic night wherever you are, and we'll see you guys in the next one, all right?